Welcome to Author Skill Set Wednesday, day 108 of the 2-Minute Author Challenge. And today's quote comes from my favorite Western writer, Zane Grey, who said, "The difficulty, the ordeal is the way he termed it, the ordeal is to start." And coming from a guy who wrote dozens and dozens and dozens of books, it's a little bizarre to learn that he too faced the same struggle that I do on a relatively regular basis. Getting started. It's great to schedule my writing sessions. It's great to keep those appointments with myself, and yet when I do, sometimes it's a real challenge to get started, to start typing, to start getting those words to flow out of me. And it shouldn't be. It should actually be really, really simple, because writing is the thing I love doing most in the entire world. So if that sounds familiar for you, then perhaps today's exercise will be of some assistance. And I hope it is. Because as I said, getting started can be a real pain. Procrastination really sort of sets in the moment I sit down with the intention of writing, which is just absolutely insane. Really insane. It's and ridiculous, as in fully deserving of ridicule. Really, really, really is. So if this sounds familiar, then perhaps my simple little 2-minute solution will help you get through this and get over this little challenge that perhaps you face far too often, just like I do, all right? Go to the dollar store, grab yourself a simple 2-minute timer. Pick a color that you like. It can be 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute. It doesn't really matter what the actual time of the timer is. What matters is that you buy it and that you use it in this fashion. Sit down, make the decision to write for 2 minutes, or whatever your timer happens to be. If that's 5, set the intention for 5. Doesn't matter. Commit to writing until the sound in your timer runs out. Simple, right? Then take the action that's required, of course, because of that decision. Flip the timer over and start writing. Write until the timer expires. That's it. When I used a digital clock, what I've discovered was that the timer would go off at the end of 2 minutes or at the end of 5 minutes, and it would literally surprise me because I had forgotten all about setting it because I was already inside 2 minutes, so fully engrossed in getting the words out on the page. So this works really well for me because and it will is for you as well if your brain is wired like mine. My brain is wired to meet deadlines. It doesn't matter how absurd they are, doesn't matter how ridiculous they are, doesn't matter how fake they are. They can be meaningless, arbitrary, silly, all of the above. It still doesn't matter. For my brain, the moment a deadline is set, I now have to meet that deadline, accomplish whatever that goal is inside that time frame that I've set. Crazy, but it works. It is simple, it's easy, it's effective, and it gets the words on the page. And anything that will accomplish that for me is a great, great thing. And for me, it works every single time. And my hope is that if you give this a try, that it'll work every single time for you as well. So, as I said earlier, use it with scheduling your writing time, keeping those appointments with yourself. That's all that living in integrity stuff that I talk about all the time, about doing what I say I will do, when I say I'm going to do it, whether I feel like it or not. And as I often say, that last part is probably the most important. Whether I feel like it or not. Who cares? How I feel about the writing is irrelevant, especially at that starting point. That I get started, that I put words on the page, that's what matters, because the passion for it will grow inside 60 seconds, most likely. That's what happens for me. I'm sure a similar thing will happen for you. So if you're struggling to get started on any given day, just give this a 2-minute sound timer a try. Let me get that into the screen. Yeah, 2-minute sound timer a try, and let me know in the comments, if it works for you. I would love to hear. Also, please like and share this with your writing friends. And I would love for you to connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, social media, all those stuff. All my links can be found at sleekbio.com/Christopher. You can connect with me through all the links that are listed there. Excuse me. And I would love to chat with you about anything writing related, because it is truly my passion. So again, if you're facing a challenge like the amazing Zane Grey did, give that a try and see what happens. And if I can help you in any other way, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. All right? Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow around 3 o'clock. Bye for now.